Hey there folks, so our new story begins from the royal capital of Paluma. It's a world where demi-humans are slaves, and obviously, the treatment of demi-humans is harsh, but only Banza was the one who shows kindness to demi-humans and pays extra for their hard work. That demi-human tried to return the money knowing other humans would look down on Banza for showing kindness to them, but his assistant, Quinn, tells the guy to accept it since Banza won't back down. Banza wants the equality for both humans and demi-humans. But suddenly his hand started to glow up and with a flash of light he vanished and got summoned to an unknown place. He was in the Clyrode Kingdom, where Banza was summoned as a hero candidate. There, a minister tells him they are battling against the Dark Army, so they had to summon heroes from other worlds, so he brought out a crystal to assess Banza's powers, and all the heroes candidate gets divine blessings. Sort of powers beyond imagination, but Banza didn't receive the blessing, plus he was just an ordinary guy with level 1, so Banza asks them to send him back home. But on his right side a blondie got summoned with the max-out ability. He was no doubt a hero, and everyone left Banza alone and didn't give any attention to Banza, so the gate got closed, and he was left out alone with no one, and even the king was busy coaxing the blondie while leaving out Banza. He was on the balcony wishing to get back home, but the gate just got closed due to their negligence of ignoring Banza. And being unable to send Banza back is the failure of their nation, so the king decided to send Banza up to the north of the Delavisa forest, where he would live out his rest of the life. They excommunicated Banza to hide their mistake, and with the new morning Banza was thrown into a carriage which will take him to the north. He tried to talk to the lizard men but he was ordered not to talk with Banza, so the days went out and he arrived at the north after 20 days. The king had given him a magic bag with unlimited storage. But before leaving, the lizard warned him that a dark army lurks in this forest, so he must stay alert. With that, he left Banza, and Banza was relieved that magic bag works the same as his world. He had many things for survival, but he brought out a shiny sword first. There some slime came out, but they looked harmless. He was wrong though, but with just a few hits the blade reached its limit. There a window showed Banza just leveled up and his stats had no number in it. Banza didn't know horizontal 8 means infinite. Their system warned Banza that his magic bag was enchanted with monster luring, location tracking spell. Which explains why those slime attacked him. It was King's doing. That fat moron wants to kill Banza by pulling out these dirty tricks, so system suggested the removal of the spell, and Banza agreed. So instead of getting angry, Banza thought of exploring the woods, but system warned him of the malice ahead. Malice here is a gaseous thing that comes out of demons, so system wanted to purify the forest. Banza tells system to go right ahead, and with a big surge of divine power, system purified the malice entirely. Now that increased his level 100 folds and shocked Banza with notifications. And meanwhile, in the capital, First Princess tried to persuade her father that he did wrong with Banza. They were in the wrong that they couldn't send Banza back home. But King couldn't care less what happens to a level 1 like him. There a mage came out to inform him that a large-scale divine power was detected. The king thought it must be from their overpowered blondie hero. But mage corrects the king that blondie was headed to the south and the holy power came from the north where they threw off Banza. Now we have to wait to see their reaction when they seize Banza and his overpower. And after a while, the level up notifications finally stopped at level 367. But he still doesn't get the symbol of infinite and told the system to hide such notifications from now on, and casting such a huge spell was recovered in a mere seconds. Banza thought this was such a lame spell that it recovered too quickly, so he somehow wants to make a living, but he was excommunicated. So the system showed him the shape-shifting magic and turned him into a girl, but Banza was proud of his gender, so he reverted back to his original form. So instead he changed his looks and now he wanted to go to a town. The system suggested to use the teleport, and with it Banza returns to the capital, but it clicked in his mind, so he commands to teleport him to his world, but nothing happens. He's stuck here, so he explores the town and thought of joining the merchant guild, but without any identification, it will be difficult. So Banza goes to the adventurers guild to sign up, and there the receptionist gives him a briefing on the ranks of an adventurer. Banza was fine with it and gave a fake name Philo to register. He starts from the lowest rank of E, but there he saw a girl was begging the adventurer to escort her to the north with the little money she has. Her village was near Delavisa Forest, where the rumors are that the Dark Army has gathered, so no one accepted her request, so Banza happily agreed to take there with his teleportation magic. That shocked the whole room, and there the Night Lady Belrasa came in to question Banza. They thought Banza was a slave trader because teleport magic is like the rarest of rare magic that barely anyone in this world could cast. So he agreed to show them the spell and took them outside to prove it. He casts the teleport and took them all to the north in a mere seconds. Getting shocked from this, their mage Bellano thought Banza must be a great sorcerer of the highest order, but he tells her he's just a regular guy. Their Belrasa apologized to him for her rudeness, and the kid was surprised that all the malice from the woods was gone. Banza tried to tell him it was his doing, but System warned him not to disclose his purification powers to a demon. Their knights got on their guard because they heard a kid was luring the adventurer to escort her to Delvisa Forest. She practically opened up. She's suspicious, and her cover got blown up and she showed her true colors at last. She was a demon of a high level and turned into a wolf. Her name was Fenris, younger sister of Fengaril of Infernal 4, and her plans were to just observe as her brother ordered. But now she wants them to die. Her malice weakened them all except Banza, so he sent the girls back to the capital with teleport and stayed behind to fight Fenris. But that's where the first episode of Level 2 anime ends, but stay tuned to watch more episodes of this anime in the future, and like the video and comment down in the comments section if you want to watch more of this anime, and then subscribe to the channel to stay updated on my every upload. Until then, take care.